Hi everybody! In this video, I will be talking on the benefits of journaling. However, before I jump into that, I want to do a brief introduction. I am Camilla Peterson, and there are several reasons why I like to journal. I like to keep a gratitude journal. It helps remind me of just the little things in life to be thankful for. Sometimes it can be as small as a cup of coffee in the morning, or it can be larger, like a trip that I went on with my family or friends. So I love keeping gratitude journals. I also love to journal as a way of expressing my emotions, whether they're happy emotions, fun things that happened to me that day, or whether they're sad emotions or maybe something negative that happened to me. And I just want to sort out what happened in my journal because my brain might be spinning. So those are just some reasons why I personally love to journal. And I hope that this video helps inform all of you on just some beneficial attributes of journaling. Stress is a very common feeling, and students in particular often experience feelings such as parental pressure, anxiety, and academic stress. And these things can be influenced by a variety of factors such as persistent academic pressure, whether from exams, tests, projects, or fast paced social changes, or parental aspirations. If your parents have different goals or aspirations for you than maybe you have for yourself, or maybe they just don't quite align right, or even if they do align right, maybe there is still a lot of pressure from your parents. So, stress does contribute to health problems. Just like poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, anger, and trauma response contribute to illness, stress does as well. Journaling is one of the things that helps to improve mindfulness, improves immune function, balances emotions, and helps in finding peace. And what we think influences how we feel. And journaling can sometimes help us refocus our thoughts by improving mindfulness. Our emotional, physical, and spiritual well being are tied together so tightly. The mind body connection is a real thing, and each day I think we have the choice to wake up and celebrate the wins or focus on the losses. And I think it all goes back to a choice. And journaling can help improve mindfulness while also improving things such as improved immune system, balancing emotions, and helps in finding peace. When looking at mindfulness in educational settings, it has been seen to enhance calmness, reduce stress, improve academic outcomes, reduce depressed symptoms, and display gains in social competence. Journaling, in addition to hope, forgiveness, love, friendship, support, and courage, all help to improve immune function. And while looking at immune function and all of the factors that contribute to assisting in that, I think it's just so cool how journaling, in addition to all these other positive emotions, just contribute to just a healthy immune system. And while I was researching this topic, I came across Philippians 4:8-9, which says, "Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things, and the God of peace will be with you." And I love the promise about the God of peace being with us when we're thinking about these things. And as far as implementing that into our life, I think these are just amazing things to journal about. And just to kind of go off some of the information from my last slide, I included on here about hope, forgiveness, love, and friendship. But I also wanted to jump back down to the last section of the slide, which talks about stress management, counseling, meditation, prayer, and journaling, which all help to improve the immune function, balancing emotions, and finding peace, which I just think it's so cool because journaling is just one of the easy things that we can do to improve our immune system and balance our emotions. I believe that developing healthy coping mechanisms is so important for both our emotional and physical well being. And finding things that alleviate stress in a healthy manner is important for daily functioning and developing healthy relationships. Journaling reduces stress while at the same time enhancing mindfulness, which is connected to having creative and adaptive coping skills. And coping mechanisms will be different for each person. Bad coping mechanisms might include things like drinking, vaping, binge eating, and these things can really harm relationships, which is why it is so important to develop good coping mechanisms. And I believe for some people, a good coping mechanism might be journaling, or for others, it might be exercising. So I think for each person, they need to learn what coping mechanisms work well for them and just start implementing those into their life. And moving on to the application. What can you journal and when? You can literally journal on whatever you want. You can journal on your emotions, your goals and aspirations, fun and meaningful memories, and things that you are grateful for. And when can you journal? Finding a time that works well for you. It might be right before bed, in the evening, or as soon as you wake up, or after work, or after school. I think the most important thing is finding a time that works well for you and just journaling on whatever you want to. Because at the end of the day, journaling is so important for our emotional, physical, and spiritual health when we look at how connected these three are.